Stop. A verb explains why all females are expendable. That's kind of a crazy statement.
What y'all think about that? I think that's true.
Nah.
I feel like they said that in what's it called? In They Clone Tyrone, they said that.
um,
For real?
Yeah, I believe so,
um,
or something to that effect. Maybe they didn't. I ain't even.
there are certain capacities where they are expendable, and there are certain capacities where they're not.
Expendable, like replaceable.
Hmm. Like you don't need them for real. But let's get into it.
I think that can go both ways.
All
Yeah, for sure.
Are you saying like men are expendable as well?
Yeah, everybody.
Uh, yeah, I feel like. I feel like let's watch the video and I'll tell y'all what I feel.
Ah.
all females are expendable.
Yeah, unless she's like the one that understands her role and her place, and y'all job is to really be snakes and trick us. You're not supposed to be nothing else.
Snakes and
That
triggers.
nigga's that nigga's
They're
hurt.
supposed to be
Snakes and trick us
yeah.
is what he
Female is
said.
y'all are cousins of the
Hey,
snake.
you
So
can
do what
pause
they
it,
tell you to
bro.
do.
Bro, this mind you, bro. This is my first impression of him, bro. That is crazy.
Yeah.
That's how you coming in.
Yeah.
That's how you want to start.
Wow.
Slither trick somebody.
I heard him say that before, and then your comments were saying there was women saying like, well, your penis resembles the snake more than us.
Okay, well then.
So there was that.
Well,
I didn't say that. This was comments
Okay,
section.
so
Right.
Said that.
is there? But we don't shed skin. Do y'all shed skin? Yes,
Talking about
once a
our
month. Don't y'all
cycles?
believe? Yeah, I shed.
Actually, your skin sheds every 10
Well,
years.
no, okay.
10 years,
Do
7
you-
years
Is
completely.
it a time
Men
of the
and
month
women.
where you lose a part of yourself and you feel bad? We don't have that. Like your stomach will hurt and you'll feel sad and want to be hugged. We don't have
He already
that.
lost a part of himself and he's feeling bad
Some men
right
don't
now.
like.
Bro, I don't think he does feel bad right now, bro. I don't think he does. I
He's
think
hurt.
he's
This is a
just
hurt, bro. This is a
developed
hurt
the
man.
mindset, bro.
Yeah,
Hurt?
through pain. Through pain, though.
I don't
You
know, bro.
know,
I think this is coming from a perspective that he's cultivated and that he seems
Through
to understand in himself.
through
So I
pain,
don't
though.
think it's. I wouldn't say so much of pain. I
What,
mean, we haven't even heard a minute of the video, bro. But
bro? Like, all right, you're right. Listen.
Like being hugged or don't need
I'm
that.
trying to figure
No.
out how that
I
relates
think
to
I
each
think you're
other.
detached and you might not need it, but there are some people that aren't detached. Because we started this conversation, you said, "Hey, I am detached." You admitted it.
Mhm.
So if you're a detached person, how could you possibly need that?
Attachment,
You wouldn't.
being detached makes me to answer the question straight.
Right.
So
right.
let me ask you a question.
Completely you're in your logical state, which is why you don't feel the need to have those hugs.
Okay.
It's a great thing.
All right, let's
It's a
do it.
gift and a curse. I like that.
No,
I wish I was more detached.
okay, let's do this. A man does never tell you, "I want you to love me." You ever told a girl, "I want you to love me"?
I want you to love me.
Yeah.
I have.
Okay, but is that in the front of our minds though? Like,
No, it's not in the
okay,
front.
the front thing we want you to do is respect me and do what I tell you to do.
Respect is big.
We don't. Our first thought don't say.
is that true?
oh, for sure, bro.
Yeah, respect is more important than love, for real.
Hey, and this is what I realized too. Like, women respect you when they realize that you're reliable. So, like, if you're not reliable as a man, can't no woman respect you. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love me. I ain't never told no girl to love me. I don't need you to love me.
So you would choose respect over love then?
Absolutely. Yeah, I don't need your love. That's
I would too. I would choose. I think I have the heart of a man because I would choose respect over love, and I don't want to be like. I want to be respected more
I
than
thought
loved.
Yeah.
I thought love come with respect,
It
vice
should.
versa.
It
I
definitely
can
It's
love
should.
supposed
some.
to.
I can love something and not respect it.
You can respect something and not love a person, and then grow to love them, but the respect is there. I think Indian marriages are like a good example of that. They don't love their husbands because they don't even know them.
Yeah.
They're trained to respect them.
There you go.
And then throughout time,
That works.
the love grows.
You're playing. You
Maybe,
know,
yeah.
females in the comments gonna
Yes.
be like, you're playing into
No, I just
what
I
his
understand.
beliefs are.
It's just
No,
a
I
different
understand the
perspective.
indoctrination of different ideologies from this side to the other side. I just understand them all. I'm not
Yeah.
saying that like I agree or disagree. I
I
don't
totally
mind the way
understand.
that's set up overseas. I don't mind it. We're just not conditioned to serve here in this country.
Tell them what your
We're
race is
conditioned
again,
differently.
Can you tell them what your race is? What is your race?
My race?
Yeah.
I'm mixed.
With
I'm
what?
Dominican and I'm Cuban.
Okay.
So I have a little bit of everything in me. I'm every woman.
Okay. What about you? What's yours?
I'm Indian, Puerto Rican, and Creole.
Okay. I bet in y'all families y'all do have a lot of women that are married, correct?
Yes.
Okay. That's the simple
Yes.
thing. You
My-
synced it.
a lot of my on my father's side, my mother, I mean my aunts, all my aunts and my grandmother, they married until their person died.
You too? Same way?
One person, their whole lives.
It's like half and half. It depends on what side of my family you're referring to.
But you do see a lot of married people.
Yeah.
In the black homes, there ain't that many ain't that many married families.
I'm like this.
I know
But that's
he
not
was
that's
going
not even it's not even your fault.
Now,
But that's why I said
let's-
it's
if you go into the
side.
past, it's
let him explain it because I feel. Go ahead.
I know where
explain
he's
it.
going. So
What?
you want to expound on that?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Let's go.
I mean,
So this how I will do it. I'm gonna name.
Listen, look, stay clean. I got you. All right. So
Verb know me.
yeah, like just stay clean.
Go.
Yeah, you stay clean. So in the black culture, most of our mothers, aunts, sisters, none of them have a husband. So why is that? So y'all think that we just want to make children with you and leave?
no, I honestly think it started. There was Black Wall Street and they were killed. Like these were like strong men that provided for their families. They were making investments. They had strong families in your culture, but because of racism and race wars, they were murdered. So none of those women got to go home with families.
You started great, but it started
Yeah,
before then.
take her out, take
We
her out.
started in slavery time.
But there was still unity. There was
Yeah,
still
but you-
love and respect. You just couldn't
that was
express it.
But men was taken away from the household. We were sold on blocks. And now I can't speak on you guys' races, but I can tell you in the black community, the black race, it happened more 10 times.
Of course.
So our black fathers, uncles, brothers was taken. Some of them was even placed at the front line of war called Buffalo Soldiers.
But that's a nigga's excuse.
Pussy nigga.
But
hate
every
her.
time your community, every time your culture and community tried to get together, something was in the way,
I mean, I look at it
so that it couldn't be.
No, hold on, Verb. You said that's a nigga's
This is
That
a
boy
nigga's
crying.
What you mean?
Like all niggas say, this happened to us. You wasn't even there.
Right.
You got a fucking choice.
But it's
You don't gotta. You don't have to fuck.
How y'all feel about that?
I see both perspectives. For sure.
I think. I mean, yeah, it's truth in like, bro, like you got like the trauma don't just leave. Like, okay, it didn't happen to you. Like, okay, that you think that means it's not gonna affect me, bro. It's literally trauma in my lineage. Like, so the trauma is there, but he's right too. Like, okay, that don't mean just because the trauma is there, that don't mean you gotta just keep reinforcing it and keep the cycle going. You know what I'm saying? You do have a choice to end the cycle and do better. So, yeah.
Okay, I agree with you.
Is that why Kanye said slavery is a choice? You remember he said
Slavery is not a choice, but we have choices now to like let it go. Like, I ain't saying let it go as in like, you know, they trying to like erase our history. Like, no, don't erase the history. I think we should embrace our history, but we shouldn't have that attachment to it. Like, well, this is like that victim mentality. Like, nah, it happened. It was fucked up.
Yeah.
But we shouldn't be like, well, we like blame all our shortcomings on it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Our fathers and uncles and brothers got
Yeah,
sold
like-
on corners. Oh my god.
exactly.
You don't
like,
even
okay,
know who they are, bro. They have no clue who you are.
Exactly, like, bro, yeah, that happened, but bro, like, at some point we gotta lock in. But I will say, my parents are married, so I can't like completely relate. You know what I'm saying to somebody whose parents aren't together, or somebody who grew up with a single parent. You know, so I don't want to. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. definitely things have been passed down for sure, for sure, for sure. But honestly, at some point, in my mind, I just think about the actual strength of those things. They only have strength when you are unaware of them. That is when they affect you. When you are aware of them, they don't affect you as much. As far as your ability to choose adverse towards them, I would say it's pretty easy actually if people were actually aware of those things rather than victimizing themselves of it.
It's like to be a victim. Like
But it's
that's
definitely real stuff, bro.
yeah. No, it's definitely real, bro. Like all this shit is like this shit is this shit is not it's but done by design. Like we literally are fucked up. Like I don't know if y'all ever heard of Willie Lynch. Ever heard of Willie Lynch? Yeah, like he was like teaching people how to fuck us up, how to fuck up our brains, and how to make us,
Yeah.
how to create, how to have us like messed up to this day. Like he was literally writing books, teaching the masters, like this is how y'all gonna manipulate them, this is how y'all gonna fuck them up, and it's gonna last forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. So like it's
Oh,
ingrained, but you know what I'm saying. We gotta do something about it though. We can't just keep saying, well, "Oh, this is why, this is why." Like, okay, we know that. Now what?
okay.
Basically, you do not gotta follow what you got a choice. Given my circumstances, I should have been a whole nother nigga. You have a choice. Like you wasn't there, you didn't watch that shit happen. It's
That's
not a
facts.
file in your fucking head. That's some shit they told you stupid niggas and told our
Y'all just
hoes
ran with it.
to make them think they can act a certain way. And you can
Mhm.
disrespect me. You a fucking liar. You cannot disrespect me.
You don't think things that have happened back then have an effect on
No,
the psyche now?
no,
Why?
Hey, you could pause it.
no.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Wrong, bro. Like that go into like when I be talking about lack of knowledge, lack of awareness. Like with epigenetics, like you can like get that shit passed down from generation to generation. Like if you ever just feel sad or down one day out of nowhere, sometimes that can be those emotions that got passed down from your ancestors that came down to you. And that's why it's so important to heal yourself before you have kids. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yes,
pretty sure.
niggas need to heal.
I'm 100% sure he does not know what epigenetics is, and that's not nothing out of. That's not even like a diss or nothing. That just goes into like what I say about um lack of awareness. You know.
Yeah, facts. Fine.
Condition
How?
who?
You wasn't there.
The
How
new
do you
people?
okay? All right, so
He
so
wasn't there, but we
dude,
got grandfathers and uncles who were there.
what was your 10th grandfather's back name?
I wouldn't know that.
You don't know the nigga. So how the fuck we know what the fuck who he was?
Third and fourth.
You don't think things are passed down in genes
Okay,
and
Tendencies?
you
tendencies?
niggas is so
Definitely.
lost.
like how like somebody maybe had been an alcoholic. You don't know them.
That's a
but
fucking
it
choice.
goes.
Like a diabetic is a choice. What are they eating? Same
Sugar.
goddamn thing. I am the first man in our family that did not catch it.
The only reason I say it's awareness brings the power to you is because now you start thinking about it. The mind is stronger than your genetic traumas. The mind is stronger than all of those things. And so once you become aware of it, you are able to utilize that power in getting over that thing. So I get what he's saying, but this is kind of like an extremist way to look at it, discounting the other part. So,
Yeah, it's
but
like he was just like he was just saying like people have diabetes or people have like a disease in their lineage and they're like,
yeah.
well, it's just what we have to deal with, but like nah, it's just because y'all all got similar tendencies. Y'all all eating the same food, y'all all doing the same stuff. And then we can blame it like, oh, it's because it's in the genes, but it's no, y'all just doing the same thing.
Nah. Some type 1 is a genetic um mutation. I want to say mutation.
Type
So
one what?
people can be born
Diabetes.
with type 1 diabetes. Type 1 diabetes isn't like you're a diabetic. You're not taking care of yourself. It's just that your body functions differently because of this change in your genetics or whatever. It's kind of
Well,
like
honestly,
sickle
I really
cell.
ain't
Same
even.
with sickle cell.
Ah, well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
So
even in that
sometimes
though,
sometimes it is passed down.
even in that though, like it's still more dependent on your lifestyle than your genetics. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Well,
the
it's-
way it's going. Like, okay, yeah, you got it's in your genes, but the way that it's going to affect you is more depending on your lifestyle than your genes.
yeah, for sure. For sure.
What are they eating? Clearly, if all you niggas eat the same thing, you're gonna all get the same thing.
Yeah.
If we all in a room with the same hood rat that's burning, we all got something, right? All right, what the fuck is this? Is it? Stop, motherfucking! Like this shit is dumb.
So,
Like,
so here,
Everybody
but
else is
listen,
burning.
No way, it just
Okay.
ain't like that. Wait, what? All women are expendable is the name of that video?
Yeah, he said a verb explains why all females are expendable.
Is that what the video was about?
I think that was like
No.
the first minute.
It was there was the talking point going into it. I mean,
Oh, I'm
people
like,
kind of
what
people were
year?
kind of talking about stuff that was next to
It
the
was all over the
topic,
place.
but yeah, for sure.
Niggas are all over the place. I don't think all women are expendable though. I feel
Maybe.
like I mean I ain't gonna say all men are expendable, but like I feel like you said, it can go both ways. So a woman can say the same thing like all men are expendable, but I feel like as a man, like I can say that, okay, I could do it. It's like, okay, she might be expendable, but I want her. You know what I'm saying? Like you got these people who like women, they be like, I'm independent. Okay, cool, you can be independent, but are you fulfilled? Like, yeah, I could do this by myself. I could switch them out, but am I fulfilled? You know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
not really. That's really not expendable. That's not really, because that feeling you gonna get. Like, yeah, you can do it. You can live. You can do different things with no woman or with all the women or whatever. But are you gonna really be fulfilled for real? I don't think I would.
Yeah.
I need my rock. I need a rock. Uh, 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 uh,
That's why they be like, you ever hear people be like, they looking for like the ex and this new person because they chasing that feeling.
yeah,
And
Yeah,
yeah.
some
it's a
people,
sad thing.
yeah.
Yeah.